This is our strength and active stretch. For today, we'll want a set of medium and then heavy weights. We've got total body today. We've got 50 seconds on, 10-second breather. We're gonna run through those moves 4 times through. We'll have a 20-second breather stretch, catch your breath, and then we're gonna move on to the next round. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm-up. From here, we're just gonna step side to side as we stretch our triceps, bending your elbow overhead. Inhale, arms overhead, circle out your wrist. Switch sides, bending your left elbow using your right hand. Gently come back to center, arms overhead. Ground through your feet slightly wider than your hips. We're going to exhale to sweep our arms back. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Full body reach, inhale. Exhale, press your hips back, hinge forward, arms sweep back. 2 more. 1 more. Come on up to center. From here, just dead arm. Allow your arms to swing side to side. Maybe tapping your shoulder, your armpit, your rib cage, your hips. Keep it going for 3. That's 2. Last one, come back to center. Roll your shoulders up and back. Big shrug of your shoulders and then draw your arms back. One more time in this direction. And now reverse it. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears and forward. For 3. That's 2. Last one, come to center. Elbows are wide, feet hip width apart. Deep squat as you rise up, right elbow to left knee. Step it down, squat, left elbow to right knee. One more time on each side. And left elbow, right knee. Come back through center, step your right foot forward, heel down, toes lifted. Sweep your arms forward and frame your right foot for 3. And 2. 1 more, hold the hinge forward, right elbow to your right toes. Feel the stretch on the back side of your right leg. Now press the sole of your right foot towards the floor. Inhale, step your right foot to meet the left, circle out your right ankle, wiggle your toes. Switching sides, right foot ground, left foot forward, heel down, toes up, sweep it down and forward for 3. That's 2. On this next one, we're gonna hold it forward, left elbow towards your left toes, press your hips back, dig your heel to the floor, toes to the sky. Press your left foot to the floor, keeping your hips back. Slide your left foot in to meet the right, circle out the left ankle, wiggle the toes. Shake out anything else that you may need. We're gonna start with a set of medium weights. We've got upper body to begin. Again, we're gonna repeat these moves 4 times through. 50 seconds on, 10-second breather. Grab your set of weights. We're going in 3, 2, alternating a bicep curl to a hammer curl. Pull it up, release it down, put the palms in. Hammer curl, extend, reset, palms up. Palm in towards the same shoulder, put the palms towards one another. Elbows bend, elbows extend. All right, you're halfway. Keep it going. Last 15. Elbows bend, elbows extend. Alternating palm in and palm up. Last 5. That's 3, 2. All right, little reset here. We're going for round 2 next. Roll the shoulders down and back. Round through your feet. Here we go. Start with the hammer curl. Extend, bicep curl, your palms up. Curl it in, extend. Keeping your elbows close in towards your rib cage. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Elbows bend, elbows extend. Palm in, bend and extend. This is round 2 of 4. Keep it going. Curl, Extend, 10 more seconds. Last 3, 2. All right, little reset. Halfway, 2 down, 2 to go. We're coming up on round 3. You've got 2. All right, palm up, bicep curl. Extend. Flip the palms in. Curl it up, hammer curl. Now keep those elbows close in towards your rib cage. Core is engaged. Draw your navel into your spine and up to the crown of your head. Elbows bend. Elbows extend, curling here, alternating bicep curl and hammer curl. Last 5, 3, 2. All right, shoulders down and back. Last time, make it your best yet. Just keep moving. Curling, alternating, bicep curl, hammer curl. Here we go. Bend and extend. Flip the palms up. Bend and extend. Slow and steady. Remember, none of these moves are going for speed. You can count your reps if you want to compare to the previous round. Just make sure you're on track. Don't focus on trying to get to that number if it means increasing your speed and compromising your form. 15 more seconds. Last 5, 2, and 1. All right. Your next move, you got a 20-second breather after these 10 seconds. Your next move are option to do 1 weight between your palms or 2 weights. No matter what, we're gonna have those weights or 1 weight together between your palms. We have a neutral press. Press it up high, elbows bend, tricep bend, and extend. Release it down. All right, grab that weight. Here we go. Neutral press. Elbows stay tucked in close to your body. Bend, extend, release it down. Press it up. 1 or 2 weights. Remember, if you're doing 2 weights, press those ridges of the weights towards one another to keep it a flat position. Press it up. Elbows bend, elbows extend. Core is engaged. All right, 20 seconds to go. Firing up those triceps. Keep it going. Shoulder work. Last 5, 3, 2. All right. Grab water whenever you need it. 1 or 2 weights. We're going for round 2. Neutral press. Tricep bend and extend. Here we go. Press it up. Elbows bend. Elbows extend. Release it down. Make sure those elbows are close in towards your ears. Think about giving yourself a hug with those ears. I think I keep activating and deactivating my headphone because I'm keeping my elbows close in. That's okay. You want to make sure your elbows are directly over your shoulders, close in towards your temples. Hold them there. As you hold your elbows directly over your shoulders, bend and extend your elbows. Last 3, 2. All right, little reset. 2 more down, 2 more to go. Round through your feet, here it is. Press it up, bend and extend. This can be done standing. If you want, you can take it down to the floor kneeling. If you have somewhere cozy to sit, you're welcome to have a seat. Make sure that you're not slouching or rounding your spine. You want to keep your back completely flat, elbows bend, elbows extend, release it down. 20 seconds to go. Got this, stay with it. Last 10. You've got 3, 2, last one. All right, shake it out. Last round here, make it your best. Neutral press, tricep bend and extend. Here we go. You know what that buzzer means. Now you can keep your feet hip width apart, or you can walk them closer together. If you want to add a little additional core work here, because why not? We'll get to core towards the latter part of the class. Elbows bend, elbows extend. As your elbows are bending and extending, make sure that you're not bringing your elbows wide. They're staying directly over your shoulders. That is keeping the work in your triceps. That is our focus. You got 10 more seconds. Stay with it. Last 2. All right, finish it up. All right. We're going to go down to 2 weights next. If you used 1 previously, you still got 20 seconds. But we're going to go heavy. When she thinks super heavy here, we've got lower body. So grab your set of heavy weights. We have alternating deadlift to a squat. Fire up those glutes in your deadlift. Lift it up. Suitcase squat, weights by your side. Lift it up. Weight is in your heels here. So feet are hip width apart. Toes are ever so slightly turned out. Alternating deadlift to a suitcase squat. Weights in front of you, gliding down towards your knees, maybe your shins towards your ankles in your deadlift. Weights towards the outer edge of your calf. And that suitcase squat. Last 3, 2. All right, catch your breath. You got 3 more rounds here. Get nice and cozy. Ground through your feet, hip width, toes slightly out, shoulders down and back. Here we go. Alternating deadlift. Rise up and squat. You want to feel this in your glutes, not in your back. If you feel it more so in your back, don't go as far, and engage your glutes. You can also widen the stance if you would like. Going. Back is flat, completely straight spine in both positions. You've got it. Stay with it. Last 3, 2. Come on up, shake it out. 2 down, 2 to go. All right, ground through your feet. Your right feet slightly wider this time. Give me that deadlift. Rise up. Give me that squat. Weights by the outer ankles. Lift it up. Weight is in your heels here. So whether you're doing the deadlift or the squat, your spine is completely straight. In your deadlift, your gaze is following as you hinge forward. You're pressing your glutes back towards that imaginary chair. Really get deep into those heels. In your squat, you're also gazing forward and pressing your hips back. Keep it going. Last 2. All right, finish it up. 1 more round. Find your stance of choice. We're going into That's one. Alternating deadlift to a squat. Keep going. Almost there. Last 10. You've got it. Stay with it for 5, 3, last 2. All right, finish up where you're at. We're moving on. Come on down to 1 heavy weight. We're gonna widen our stance now. You still got 20 seconds. Grab water if you need it. Feet are significantly wider than your hips. From here, grab the weight in your left hand. We have a lateral lunge to the right side. Then we're gonna switch opposite hand to opposite foot. Here we go, weights in your left hand, lateral lunge to the inside that right foot. Lift it up, transfer that weight to your right hand, lateral lunge to the left side. Lift it up, transfer the weight to your left hand, opposite hand towards the opposite inside ankle. Think deep bend into that knee. You want to feel that length on the inner thigh that is straight. You want to feel it in your outer glute on that bent knee. Keep it going. Alternating lateral lunge. Slow and steady. Last 5, 2, and 1. All right, bring that weight to your right hand. We're going to start to the left side. Deepen into that left knee. Here we go. Press your hips back. Now, it does not matter how deep you get into that lunge or how far down you bring that weight. You can bring it to your right knee. You can bring it to your calf or reaching towards your ankle. You do not want to feel any pinch in your lower back. This is all lower body. Reaching down and back to center. You've got 15 more seconds. Round 2. Stronger than the first round. Alternating lateral lunge and lift. Last 2. All right, catch your breath. Bring that weight back into your left hand if it was in the right when you finished. We're going to start lateral lunge to the right side. Here we go. Lateral lunge. Lift it up. Left side, right hand towards the left knee, calf or ankle, back to center. Very gentle handoff of that weight in front of your hips, and then switching sides. Deep core engagement, lateral lunge, and lift. Last 3, 2. All right, rise on up. Last time, starting with that weight in the right hand. We're gonna lunge it to the left. Make this your best round yet. Here we go. Lateral lunge, lift it up. Gentle transfer. Now, the next 2 moves, we're going to be on the floor. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we're switching it up. Keep it going. Row down towards that foot. Whether you're at the foot, your calf, your knee, reach for what you can. And then come back to center, controlling it, slow and steady. Feel that stretch. Last 5. Last 1. All right. We're going to come on down to the floor. You've got overall 30 seconds in between the moves. Come on down to the floor. Bring all your weights with you. I'm going to use my medium to heavy weight, just one to start. Knees are going to start bent. Weight at heart center. This can also be done with no weights. We're going to do a full sit-up. We're holding that sit-up and we're reaching towards both sides. Little twist, center, twist, center, weight to heart, lower back down. Head, neck, and shoulders tap. Peel your backside off of the mat. Sit up, twist to the left, back to center, twist to the right, back to center. Lowering one vertebrae at a time. Head, neck, and shoulders taps. Don't sit there too long. Peel your head, neck, and shoulders, your lower back off the floor. Twisting to one side, center, over to the other side, back to center. 10 more seconds. This is your first move. All right, finish up where you're at. Catch your breath. We're going for round 2. The fun continues. All right, roll it on down. Peel it up. These should progressively get harder each round, maybe even each time that you complete the sit-up. That is what we're going for. A little challenge. That means it's working. Gentle tap, peeling it back off the floor, twisting, back to center, twisting to the other side, back to center, slowly rolling down. All right, 3 more seconds. Finish up where you're at. Once you finish, take your breather. We got 3 more seconds. We're rolling right into round 3. Here we go. Roll it back. Tap, roll it up. Twist, center, twist, center. Roll it back. Roll it up. All right, we're halfway. Keep it going. Try to keep that weight close and towards your body as you roll back and as you sit up. Try not to use momentum as you roll up. You just want to peel your backside off of that mat. Last 3. All right, finish up where you're at. We got 1 more round. I keep ending when I still have those twists left. All right, we're going into last one. Here it is. Roll it back. Slow and steady. Roll it up. Try to keep your feet glued to the floor. Twist, center, twist, center. Slowly lower back down. You're going to tuck your chin in towards your chest with your sit-up. Think about peeling your head, your neck, your shoulders. Then your upper back, your middle back, and your lower back off of the floor. Hold that sit-up. Twist it side to side. 10 more seconds. Yes, you can. We're so close. Last one. All right, take a breather, take a moment, reset, tell yourself you got this. It's still got 20 seconds. We're gonna grab 2 weights. You can go heavier or you can go lower. We're gonna hold it in a hollow hold. So those legs are staying lifted. Now, you're like, what do we do from here? We're gonna do alternating bicycles. So draw one knee into the chest, wide arm chest press. Here we go. hollow hold. As you drive that knee up towards your hip, wide arm chest press. Opposite foot, keep it to a hover. So we've got the lower abs this time with some oblique work as we're singling out the legs. The first move we had upper abs as well as obliques with that twist. We're adding a little bit of chest here because why not? Keep it going, hollow hold, wide arm chest press, alternating knee drive for 5. That's 2. Last one, all right, set it down. Catch your breath. We're going for round 2. Elbows wide, knuckles to the sky, hover your legs, here we go. Wide arm chest press, alternating knee bends and extends. Keep your knuckles to the sky, palms facing towards your lower body. Lower back is pressed into the floor. If you have any space between your lower back, keep one foot on the floor and then drive one knee up with your chest press. If your hip flexors are bothering you, start with the bend in the knees and alternating that knee drive. Last 5, 2, and 1. All right, release it down. All right, here we go. Round 3. Drive that knee up towards your hip and then extend. You can always have your knees bent, lifting your foot, tapping it back down. You can have your legs out long, still driving that knee into your chest. Or you can hover both of your legs, driving one knee in at a time. 15 more seconds. Yes, you can. Legs to a hollow hold, legs straight on the floor, or knees bent to the sky. Last 3, 2. All right, catch your breath. Whew. All right, challenge yourself, push yourself all the way. We've got 3, 2. This is it, hollow hold. Knee drive with a wide arm chest press. This might be one of my new favorite moves. Keep it going. Drive that knee up, wide arm chest press. You can extend your legs out back to a hover. As long as you press your lower back to the floor. You can release your foot long, touching the floor. Or you can draw your knees to the sky, feet grounded. All right, 15 more seconds. This is it. Finish strong. You've got a nice, lovely stretch coming up next. Last 5, 3, 2. All right, release your legs down. Release the weights to your side. All right, we're gonna catch our breath. Reach your arms and legs long, opposite direction, full body stretch, reach, 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 reach. Imagine someone's pulling your wrists and pulling your ankles in opposite direction. Create that tiny arch in your lower back. Hold your arms overhead, walk your feet over to the left side. Lift your left foot, cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Walk your head, neck, and shoulders also over to the left side. Left hand grabs right wrist. Gentle pull to the left side, keeping both hips and both shoulders grounded. Release your grip, release your left foot. Walk your hands and your feet back to center, full body stretch, reach, reach, reach. Hold the length, walk your feet over to the right side. Lift your right foot, cross it over the left. Walk your head, neck, and shoulders also over to the right side. Right hand grabs left wrist, adds a gentle pull, maintaining your shoulders and your hips still on the floor. Gentle side bend, stretching your left side body. Bind of your hands, release your right foot. Walk your hands and feet back to center, stretch, stretch. Tuck your knees into your chest, curl yourself into a ball, head, neck, and shoulders grounded, or you can tuck your chin to your chest, getting deeper into your ball stretch. Maybe add a gentle roll side to side, maybe wiggle your toes, circle your ankles. Come back to center, knees in towards your shoulders, avoiding your rib cage. Bring the soles of your feet to the sky. You can start by grabbing the back side of your thighs, the outer edge of each calf, or the outer edge of each foot for a deeper stretch. You want to press your lower back into the floor. Knees tracking wide. You can stay here at a gentle sway side to side if that feels comfortable. We're all going to sway back through center. Keep your right foot to the sky. Extend your left leg long to a hover. Flex your left toes to engage your left quadricep and stretch your left hip flexor. Release your right foot, calf, or thigh. Bind your hands on your right shin as you draw your right knee toward your right shoulder. Right heel gently rests toward your glute. Lower your left foot, release the bind on your right shin. Using your left hand, gently guide your right knee over to the left side of your body. Gentle twist, that right knee can hover or tap the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Plant your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Flex your left foot, cactus your arms, lift and lower your left leg for 3. And 2, a little more core work. On the third one, hold your left foot to the sky, toes flexed, cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Draw your left knee away from your midline. Hold the length of that left knee, walk your right heel closer in towards your glutes. Press into your forearms, palms to the sky, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Figure 4 bridge. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, squeeze and lift. Exhale, lower down. Keep your arms where they're at. Lower your knees to the right. Come back to center. Lower your knees to the left. One more time, each side. Gently come back to center, holding that figure 4. Lift your right foot off the floor. Right knee over your hip, shin parallel. Stay here if this is comfortable. If you want to get a little bit deeper, you can draw your hands clasping your palms under your right thigh. Head, neck, and shoulders lifted, or lower your head, neck, and shoulders to get a little bit deeper into that outer left hip stretch. You can straighten and bend that right leg. We're all going to hold that right knee bent, release your bind. Plant your right foot, plant your left foot. Walk your feet wider than your hips, windshield wiper your legs side to side. A little reset. Back to center, draw your knees into your chest. Coming back to your happy baby, soles of your feet to the sky. Hands grabbing the back side of your thigh, your outer calf, or the outer edge of each foot. Maybe find a gentle sway if that's comfortable. Gently sway back through center, this time keeping your left foot to the sky. Release your right leg long. Flex your right toes. Engage your right quadricep, releasing your right hip flexor. Release your left foot, drawing your left heel toward your left glute as you bind your hands on your left shin. Drawing your left knee up and away from your rib cage. Release the bind on your left shin. Release your right heel to the floor. Using your right hand, guide your left knee over to the right side of your body. You can get as deep or stay as gentle in this twist as you would like. Take what you need. Inhale, come back to center. Plant your left foot on the floor inside of your right thigh. Flex your right toes. Lift it up for 3. And lower. 2 more. Cactus the arms like a goalpost. On this third one, hold the right foot to the sky. Flex your toes. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh and draw that right knee away from your body. Hold that right knee away from your midline. Walk your left heel in towards your glutes. Press into the tops of your hands. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, squeeze your glutes. Lift your hips. Exhale, lower back down. Keep the arms where they're at. Allow your knees to fall to the left. Back to center, over to the right. Still holding that figure 4 if you can. One more time each side. Back to center. Lift your left knee over your hip, shin parallel. Stay here if this feels comfortable. Maybe weave your hands behind your left thigh as you pull that left knee in closer toward your chest. Head, neck, and shoulders lifted or lower for a deeper stretch. Maybe add some movement to your left leg. We're all going to bend that left knee, plant your left foot. Release your bind, plant your right foot to meet the left. Tuck your knees into your chest, cross one ankle over the other, rock and roll yourself a few times. On that last time, cross your ankles, lift your hips. Coming into a forward fold, allow your head, neck, and shoulders to pull towards the floor, lengthening your spine. Right hand grabs your left ankle, reach your left arm to the sky. Gently release your left hand. Left hand now grabs your right ankle, reach your right arm to the sky. Release your hands back to center. Toe heel your feet wider than your hips, coming into a wide forward fold. Draw your toes slightly in, heels out. Allow the crown of your head to pull towards the floor, feeling that stretch even more in your back. To get a little bit deeper, you can grab opposite elbows and find gentle sway or find stillness. Gently come back to center, release your hands to the floor. Bring your arms out to a T, squeeze your glutes, engage your core, rise all the way up. Pivot your heels in, toes out. Inhale, deep bend. And lift. One more deep inhale. And exhale. Fantastic work today. Thank you so much. You absolutely rocked it, Sharon.